in my parents' house, so if it looks a little different, that's why. If you are new or just joining us, I'm the Matagorda County Marine Extension Agent, and happy Seafood Month! So it's National Seafood Month for the whole month of October, and we are gonna put out a few new recipes for you guys to try out some of our local seafood that we can find in our county, in Texas, and the United States. I hope you stick around, it's gonna be a fun month. We are going to do some muffin tin oysters. We had some friends do this for us in the last oyster season and it was really good. So I'm gonna take on a spin on what they did. It's really easy, so make sure you stick around. To begin, I just put some oysters in a muffin tin. That's where the muffin tin comes in, right? So we have those in there. Make sure you drain out as much of that liquor as you can. Don't rinse your oysters. You get rid of all of the flavor. Then we are going to start by melting some butter over medium heat on our stove, and then I'll show you what we'll add to that. The butter has melted. I'm gonna go ahead and I chopped up some green onions. Sorry the dog is squeaking the toy. There's no rules or any kind of anything here in my parents' house. All right, we have green onions, the Cajun seasoning, some Italian seasoning, Worcestershire sauce, and red pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and add that into our butter mixture. And remember, make sure you screenshot or save the recipe. It's always shown at the beginning of the video for you, so you know exactly how much I put in. All right, I got my butter a little too hot here, so that's okay. And I chopped up or minced some garlic, so we have that in there as well. We'll let that go ahead and let the green onions and the garlic kind of soften a little bit. And we're gonna add some white wine and some lemon juice as well. You can definitely smell the garlic and the green onions look soft. I'm gonna add some white wine. And remember, a good rule to follow whenever you're using any kind of wine to cook with, don't use a wine that you wouldn't also drink because you definitely taste it. All right, got the white wine in there. We'll let that kind of, not simmer, but cook some of that alcohol out a little bit. We're gonna add some lemon juice as well. Maybe. There we go. I should have mentioned that the oven is preheated to 350. So if you haven't done that yet, pause, scurry to your oven, and turn it to 350. Okay, you're back. We're gonna add our other half of the butter. There we go. And we're gonna let that melt into the warm butter until it's nice and creamy. And if you haven't figured it out yet, we are gonna spoon this butter mixture right into our mouths. I'm just kidding. We're gonna spoon it right over our oysters here. We're going to bake them just until the butter gets nice and bubbly and the oysters are gonna puff just a teeny bit. And then we'll add some cheese because you always need some cheese, right? Quick, I told you, right? So I really hope you were paying attention. There's definitely a quiz later. So what we're gonna do now is we are gonna just spoon this butter mixture over each of our little oysters. So just distribute it evenly. Make sure you really scoop up the bottom there because that's where all of the onions and the garlic, everything good sunk to the bottom. So we'll make sure we get some of that and we're just gonna spoon it over our little oysters here. There we go. And I only did a dozen oysters because there's only 4 of us, so we just wanted a little appetizer. We're gonna go ahead and bake these oysters for about 5 to 7 minutes. Again, once that butter kind of bubbles and our oysters rise just a little bit, and then we'll cheese them up and they're ready for the party on an afternoon and on a Sunday. So. While our oysters are baking, I went ahead and cut some little pieces of some French loaf, and we're just gonna toast these little guys up so we have a vessel for the oysters, and they'll get all nice and buttery with all the juice. I'm really excited. We're bubbling just a little bit, not like crazy. So we're gonna go ahead. Your oven gets hot. All right. We're gonna put a little bit of cheese on each little oyster cup here. Give it some extra good saltiness and a little bit of creaminess. And then we'll bake them a little bit more, just a couple minutes, just so that cheese can melt. And then that's it. That's the whole thing. I wish y'all could smell this. which means I really hope you make it at home because it smells so good. What you don't see on camera is the peanut gallery watching me, which is kind of hilarious. So does it smell good, guys?
Yes, delicious.
There you go. Brought to you in front of a live studio audience. A very quiet studio audience.
With laugh track.
With laugh track. If you notice, they haven't laughed at all because I'm not funny, so I don't know what that tells you.
You're
all right.
hysterical, we just have to be quiet.
Back in the oven. I have my taste testers, Mom and Dad. If you've been with us for a little bit, you've already met my dad, so there he is again, but you haven't met my mom. So they're gonna go ahead and try these out for me. We're gonna go ahead and garnish a few with some extra fresh green onions. There you go.
It smells amazing, Nicole.
Hopefully it's good.
Oh,
no,
sure.
it'll be good. All right, so we'll go ahead and spoon our little oyster here. Oh, I meant to squeeze you some lemon. I think it'll be fine, you'll be all right. And all this extra butter down there, you could go ahead and sop your little bread in there. Here you go, Dad. You can go ahead and take your first try there. You don't have to wait for us. That cheese.
Oh, that cheese smells
It
amazing.
smells so good. And I know you don't want any hot sauce, so there you go. Let me know. It might be a little bit of a messy appetizer, so we are over the sink. Is it good?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah? Well, there you have it. I'll try one in a minute because I know my cameraman is also dying for one, but thank you so much for joining me today. And make sure you check out the rest of our videos for the month, and we'll see you soon. He's gonna go take those are his now.